Hello again. I made a video the other day about why audiophile vinyl needn't be hugely expensive, but it went on a bit long and I just wanted to condense really that video into a new one, which basically I'm going to call six pressings that are audiophile quality that you can get for under €25. Out to Lunch, I'll start with that one. Eric Dolphy, obviously an iconic Blue Note title. That particular title, that particular pressing is on the Pathé label, which is a French release in 1985. Now it is a digitally remastered pressing, but it sounds really, really good. I mean, really good. It's going to be interesting to see how that compares to the Blue Note Classic when that comes out sometime this year. But great lineup, iconic album, Freddie Hubbard on trumpet, Bobby Hutcherson on vibes, Richard Davis on bass and Anthony Williams on drums. Really good sounding album, and although it is a digital pressing, i.e. it was mastered from remastered digitally, it still sounds excellent. Next one, The Cats, which I have mentioned before on the previous video by Jimmy Smith. I can't tell you how good this pressing sounds. It's on the Back to Black label. That particular, you can get that for 25, actually less than that, you can get that for €15 on Discogs at the moment. It was pressed to optimal. Rudy Van Gelder was the engineer, and Kenny Burrell's on guitar. It's a big band, or rather it's Jimmy Smith supported by a big band. Fantastic sounding record. Can't recommend that one highly enough. I don't know if it was mastered from analog tapes or digital. Really, it doesn't matter because it just sounds so good. This one is a Speaker's Corner release, Oscar Peterson's The Lost Tapes. These are live recordings of the Oscar Peterson trio between 1963, I think, and 1968 at the home of Hans Georg Brunner Schwer, who was the head of MPS, the record label which released these recordings in the first place. This is a Speaker's Corner reissue. Sounds fantastic. Really, really good. You can get this on Discogs for €20. Honestly, you will not regret. If you like Oscar Peterson, particularly in a live, very intimate space, then that's a great recording. Miles Davis, Sketches of Spain. This was released on Doxy, and it was limited to 300 copies, but you can still pick this up on Discogs for, well, I saw it on there for €21. It's on 45 RPM, direct metal mastering. I don't know whether it was a digital or analog remaster, but it's on 180 gram vinyl at 45 RPM. It's a great sounding record, fantastic sounding record actually. It really doesn't matter what it was mastered from, it just sounds so good. Joyride I mentioned on the last video, Stanley Torrente. This is Stanley Torrente backed up by a big band. The big band include Kenny Burrell on guitar and Herbie Hancock on piano. Again, on the Pathé label, released in '85, digitally mastered, but honestly sounds fantastic. It just shows how good a digitally mastered record can sound. I mean, it's an absolute joy to listen to. And lastly, Inventions and Dimensions, which you can pick up on Discogs for about €18. Herbie Hancock, iconic release, absolutely iconic release. Mastered at Coherent Audio, pressed at optimal on the Blue Note label. That's still available. I think you can even get that on the Blue Note website. It was part of the 80s, the 80th anniversary release. Great sounding record. All of these you can pick up for less than €25 somewhere. Now I check those prices on Discogs, but you know, you don't need to spend a fortune. They're all great sounding records. So, you know, if you get a chance and you don't have them, I highly recommend them. Thanks for watching.